Good day, and good day to all my LinkedIn connections. I must say, I just enjoy your great posts, your videos. For me, it's still, I like to be in the field, being face to face, speak to people, be in the classrooms, be amongst the children and the principals, giving advice on mathematics. So this also is a bit new to me, but I got used to the camera now. I support parents. I say I support parents and parents and parents because I get so many phone calls. I simply love it. I also support teachers where they also need to support parents from starting a video, a YouTube channel, making interactive activities, sometimes up until 2 o'clock in the morning. Um, all our lesson plans, I put voice to it. So those of you that's got young children or maybe are grandparents and you know Dora the Explorer, she always asks a question, pause, and then the children answer. And I remember as a mom how excited I got when Dora asked my kids a question, and she paused and I wondered what's going on. And then I realized, but she asking them and they will jump up and they will answer the question. So I took that approach in my videos. So I explain my mathematics lessons from where it comes from. It comes from the CAPS document. What resources can we use? And I asked them to pause and quickly look at the resources. If you don't have all that resources, what can we use in the house? Then I go to some counting activities and they do mental mathematics to keep those minds going. Remember, in this time, we're trying to keep the children mentally fit. We don't try to replace teachers, but somebody also need to teach parents how to do it. And then what we do is we do the concept development of the day. So we make use of concrete, representative, and abstract activities. This is based on international models. We work through it. I ask them to pause. I explain a bit and we pause and we do. We simply got great feedback from all over the country. I even had got people internationally that start doing our activities. And then lastly, what we do is we do a problem solving, and we explain to them how to do it, or we just challenge them to do it. Already parents started to say to me they started to love mathematics. They said some things feels new, but they understand when I explain to them why we have these new things. Why do we need to take we teach children certain techniques because it helps them later on in other parts of mathematics. And then lastly, in the lesson plans, what we have is we have a consolidation section. So this section is just questions to the parents. So if there's some no's to the questions, the parents need to go and revisit and redo or revise, or even in most cases contact me to help them then to help their children to understand it. So again, what I'm saying is, even though I call it a lesson plan, it's not to replace school, but it's to keep our children mentally fit. With my own kids, we created the program of the day, and they simply love to do it. In the mornings, I still work, so I give them a 5-minute explanation and they go and do it. And it's just amazing how they started to become independent and responsible. They always love maths because of mum. So yes, again, I ask the smallest donation, smallest financial support. So we at SA Teachers, as a very small company, can put again food on our tables. I always say I never give up. I will never give up on education in South Africa. And those of you knowing me, as I just simply love mathematics. I see maths in everything, and I always try to make it and bring it to children in a way that it's alive. Yes, you that's watching me there that also say I don't like maths, I can't do maths, you know what, you can all do it. We all just do it in a different way, and we need to give our children the opportunity also to think differently. And that's what I emphasize in everything that I've been doing during this lockdown with parents, children, and teachers. Have a great day, and thank you so much for those that already started to support us.